From CBS4, this is Haystack TV, powered by HaystackHealth.com. Finding reliable services can be like finding a needle in a haystack. With HaystackHealth.com, finding the needle just got a lot easier. Now here's the host of Haystack TV, Chris Kane.
We all know that healthy vision is a gift, and sometimes there are unique problems challenging an individual's eyesight. One condition that can cause problems is eye misalignment, known in the medical community as strabismus. Most people, even medical professionals, don't think that there's a cure for this condition after early childhood, but that's simply not true. The Colorado Center for Eye Alignment is a practice of 7 board-certified ophthalmologists who specialize in the treatment of adult strabismus. They're all members of the American Academy of Pediatric Ophthalmology and Strabismus, and Dr. Robert King is a co-founder of the center and has been an ophthalmologist in the Denver metro area for more than 2 decades. Dr. Robert King joins us today. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Chris.
So what exactly is strabismus?
Well, strabismus is any misalignment of the eyes. Esotropia is when the eyes are crossed. Exotropia is when an eye turns out. Hypertropia is when the eyes are misaligned vertically. Esotropia, exotropia, and hypertropia collectively are known as strabismus. So strabismus is any of those forms of misalignment.
All right, and is it something that you're born with?
Well, typically people think of it as something that occurs in childhood, and I would say the majority of the patients that we see ultimately had strabismus in childhood. And most of our patients, even now in the main part of our practice, are children. So adults who have strabismus, many times the strabismus is a carryover from childhood, either something that wasn't treated when they were a child or something that was well controlled when they were a child and then they lose control later on in life. But adult strabismus is also punctuated by other things. For example, the cause of adult strabismus may be a medical condition for which the strabismus is part of, or they may have been involved in an accident, such as an automobile accident, a work-related accident, recreational accident, or finally they may have a brain tumor or other neurologic disease that may, or event, such as a stroke, that may have led to their strabismus.
Talk about then why you started the Colorado Center for Eye Alignment.
Well, the Colorado Center for Eye Alignment was started to meet this need in the adult population. One of my partners, Dr. Diana DeSantis, and I started Children's Eye Physicians in 1993, and over the course of time we have expanded our practice to include 7 fellowship-trained surgeons who deal with strabismus. And as my practice has enlarged, and all of ours, it's become apparent that we're really not just dealing with kids, we're dealing with adults also. And so we started the Colorado Center for Eye Alignment to focus both in a physical way on our adult patients, as well as on how they're being managed and treated. And what I mean by that is that we had the opportunity to provide a physical space where we see adults. We don't see our children in that space. And so there are no toys on the floor and all those sorts of things. So it allows us to have a focused place for the adults to come. Secondly, it allows us to focus our attention on these issues. And what that has meant in some cases is that we spend a little bit more time than we previously had. And the reason is, for that, is that there are a lot of medical problems that adults might have, and so the list gets fairly long, and you have to think through each of those issues. And many adults are on a variety of medications where, you know, a 6-month-old is not on a variety of medications. So it's allowed us to focus our attention on that. Other things that have been involved in why we wanted to create the Colorado Center for Eye Alignment have to do with providing a higher level of quality to the patient care, to our patients and their care. So what that has meant is the development of electronic medical records. We've been involved since the year 2000 with a formal electronic medical record in our practice. We're on our second iteration, and we had our latest upgrade just 2 weeks ago. So we've been right up to date with regard to electronic medical records, and that has allowed us to investigate data. And so we've been analyzing and investigating data for all this time, and we think it allows us to provide a more focused experience on these problems that adults have.
Excellent. Well, we actually have a testimonial from one of your patients.
Okay.
So let's take a listen to see what they have to say.
Good.
I got MRI done and discovered there's a brain tumor. So I had a really, really bad crossed eyes and was seeing double visions. I was depressed. I didn't do anything. I just stayed home and cried. I couldn't drive. I felt I was ugly. And he's such a good doctor, and he's always positive. And I still remember every time when I saw him, he said, "Your eyes can be fixed and should be able to see single vision again." And here I am, I can see single vision now, and the rest is just history. I'm really grateful for everything I have now, and I really would like to thank Dr. King again. He really have changed my life.
So what treatment options are available then for people?
Well, the majority of patients with strabismus are treated with surgery, and this is eye muscle surgery performed in a surgery center or hospital-like setting. There are other options. In some cases, prism glasses are helpful to treat double vision, and in some cases, some vision therapy may be used.
No, it's very specialized. It is unique, and it's really changing people's lives that thought that they could never have this problem corrected. I think that's pretty amazing that they didn't know this, and it's wonderful that you're able to help these people, and it must make you feel wonderful for being able to help these people.
It does make me feel wonderful, and I would add to that in Suki's case, it helped restore some of her life that she had lost from her problem.
No, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here and sharing this great information. I'm going to tell our viewers how they can get a hold of you. Adults with strabismus or misaligned eyes now have a specialized center in Colorado which can offer help. The Colorado Center for Eye Alignment offers proven treatment options for adult strabismus, even though many have been told that there is nothing that can be done. Call them now at 303-463-5795 or visit their website at eyealignmentcolorado.com. The number one more time is 303-463-5795.